Quick revision video on standard solutions. So we'll start with the essentials. Standard solution is a solution of known concentration. Standard solutions are made in volumetric flasks, not conical flasks. Questions will often ask you to calculate the mass of a chemical needed to make a standard solution or describe the steps to make the standard solution. So we're going to start off with a typical calculation, and then on the next slide we'll look at how you actually make the standard solution. So if you want to have a go at that, pause the video and then play on when you're ready for the answer. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is work out how many moles of sodium hydroxide are needed. So moles equals concentration times volume, but remember the volume needs to be in decimeters cubed. So that is 0.03125 moles of sodium hydroxide. So the mass of sodium hydroxide needed is just the moles times the MR, and that's coming out at 1.25 grams. So to make that standard solution, we need to zero a 2 dP balance and weigh out that 1.25 grams of sodium hydroxide. Do that in a small beaker, and then using a small amount of distilled or deionized water, we need to dissolve that sodium hydroxide. We're then going to transfer that small amount of sodium hydroxide solution using a funnel into a 250 cm cubed volumetric flask. Then I'm going to rinse out the beaker and add the washings to the volumetric flask. And then we're going to make the solution up to the graduation mark. And then the final thing we do is just stopper the volumetric flask and invert it several times to mix it thoroughly.